What's up, guys? It's your boy, back at you with another video, you get me? And basically, for those of you who don't know what this is basically man's escape route using reselling on eBay as a way out of the matrix, you get me? Straight up, that's what this is, you get me? So if that's something you guys are interested in, smash the subscribe button, at least like this video, you get me? But other than that, basically, I've just finished a 12-hour shift, you get me? For those of you who haven't followed along, like, I've just started a new slave team, you get me? And basically, like, I've been working from 7 till 7 today, 7 till 7 yesterday. So, like, basically we got some stuff to talk about, you get me? Because of taking this job at the minute, like, it's put me in a bit of a situation in terms of my goals for this month. My goals was 10 listings a day. And these last 2 days, I ain't been able to hit that. I had basically a 30-item death pile, which should have got me through till tomorrow. That was my goal, but then I decided maybe if I list 8 a day and try and stretch that, because I basically can't hit the car boot sales this weekend. And I'm basically, it's just mad. I'm basically working through all this weekend yet, other than Sunday. So I've got like 1 day. Sorry, I've got like 1 day to hit the car boot sale, so basically, from taking this job, I'm probably I might not hit my goal this month. That's what I'm worried about, and it's been stressing me. But at the same time, in the long run, this job's going to benefit my eBay, because for those of you again who haven't been following along, I started this journey without a job, got a job, been fired from about 8 jobs along this journey. You get me? Well, technically, this is like my 4th or 5th job, maybe my 5th. Get me? Maybe even 6th. Basically, I started this thing in November, and it's just been mad. Bare jobs, you get me? So this is like my 4th, 5th, 6th job. So basically, my goals have taken a hit these last couple of days. Yesterday I listed 3 when I was supposed to list 8. But like, I got back and like, I just had to take pictures, and then I've got kids. Yo, it's mad. So I know I basically need to reevaluate my plan, so I can fit it into the time I have, because basically these last month I've just been like going free for all, listing all day, sourcing whenever, because I've had no job. I've just been smashing it. Like, this month and last month have been the best 2 months I've ever had on eBay. I shit you not. Last month I earned £950, and this month I'm probably going to I'm gonna surpass it. I'd like to say double. Maybe I could make like, I don't know, what's 950 doubled, like 918, it's like 1900. I don't know if I'll hit 1900, but I'm going to be damn close, because I'm already like, I've not quite passed last month's goals. Well, I have in some areas. I've surpassed the sales, but I've not surpassed the listings. So I've listed less than last month so far, and I've sold more this month, so I'm expecting to do better this month. But like I say, guys, like, with this job and listing, it's going to be a bit tricky. Now next week I'm working nights, so which means I can source in the day. So next week, I've just got to go ham on the sourcing, and basically, I feel like the way for me to tackle this now, having this job and having some serious like eBay concerns, is I'm gonna have to build a draft bank. Now, this is something I've been avoiding for a while anyway, because I never seem to list enough, or like can list enough to get a draft bank. So I've got to get a technique to do that, and I'm probably just going to list daily and then add like 2 or 3 to my draft bank, you get me? And basically try and get back up to 10 listings a day within like a week, or by next week I want to be back up to 10 listings a day, and I'm going to spend the latter half of the month making up for these last few days. That's what I've basically got to do. So, bit of a crazy one, but this is the road to freedom. I know this is the road to freedom. Like I said, this has been the biggest couple months I've ever had on eBay. I put in the work and I got the result. So now I've got like a baseline, and I can take that baseline, do the numbers, and I shit you not, I can predict how much man will be earning if I do this. You get me? So that's how I've been doing things. But anyway, guys, other than having a new job, struggling to hit my listing goals these last couple of days, other than that, everything's fine and dandy. I was just been smashing it, bare sales. I had some good sales yesterday. I wanted to do this video yesterday because I had some really good stuff going out. Probably like, I don't know how much actual profit, but like in sales yesterday, I had like £175 in sales yesterday. So I don't know how much that equates to. Maybe £100 of that was profit. So it was a good day yesterday, but basically today's been okay-ish. I've sold a couple things. So basically, let's just get to the video because this has been kind of a longish intro. And then, yeah. But I don't want to make this video too long either today because all my videos been like 30, 40 minutes, which means my watch time's been hella down. And I guess that isn't good having a new channel and like the way YouTube works. It's about watch time, isn't it? And if mans are cutting loose in minute 3 of a 40-minute video, that video's definitely not getting watched. So, I'm going to keep this one short, and let's get to what we sold today, you get me? So basically, guys, let me just turn this light, because these lights are going to start fucking with like the video. And I have to turn these on, because I have this one light in this room up here, but it's crap, basically. So, yeah, the first, is it this box? A2.3, so for those of you unaware what I go on here, basically I've just got like, dash this down, I've just got boxes with an inventory number on. Now, I've adjusted this inventory number slightly over the months, so it allows for growth when I actually get bigger. But yeah, basically that's what all these boxes are. So the first thing I sold, I think it's these, it's a pair of Levi's jeans. Let me make sure these are the right ones, yeah. So, I dropped them. So basically I sold these Levi's 711s, which isn't a type of Levi's I even knew existed, to be honest with you, before selling these. They had this big ass rip in the knee. They're women's, like skinny fit thing. Levi's are alright. They're just a bread and butter item, to be honest with you guys. They're not, you ain't gonna make no mad money on Levi's. I mean, every now and again I've sold like some good vintage Levi's. There's these ones which have the big E. It's Levi's Big E. That's literally how you would search them on eBay. And basically they just have a capital letter E. And something to do with that, the E in a Levi's logo. So you see this little red tab here? If the E on that tab is a capital, then that means they're like pre-70 or something, pre-70s or some shit. So they're worth more. But not like not a lot. Maybe like between 30 and 50, depending on what Big E jeans you have, you get me? But standard Levi's ain't really worth shit, to be honest. Depends on what price you're getting them at. But they do sell, so that's them Levi's gone. And on to the next thing. Actually, let me check how much these sold for, because I'm not sure. I'm filming on the phone where I'm checking my sales. And another thing, guys, actually, my computer's working now, but like, it's nuts. That computer's not been working for months, and this ain't the first time this happened yet. This computer in the corner here has been dead for months. I just tried it the other day and it just turned on. You get me? Legit just turned on. Let me turn this light off because it's literally causing too much glare. So my computer's working now. So now I can like do work on the computer basically. So I should be checking my sales in there. But at the minute, because I'm not used to having that computer, I'm still doing it on my phone. So let me just see how much these sold for. Okay, so they sold for $8.99 plus $2.97 shipping. Fuck, how much did I pay for them? Okay, so I paid £3.50 for these. So $3.50 into whatever that is, you get me? So it wasn't crazy profit, but I'm sure there's maybe some profit. I don't know. But like I said, Levi's aren't exactly a big eats. They're just it's just a bread and butter thing, isn't it? So basically, what else did I sell? The next thing I sold, guys, is it's supposed to be in that box, but I'm gonna have to check. Next thing I sold, guys, is in this box down here. Just had to dash these other boxes off the top. Now this has a bit of a story to it, because now long story short, it's basically like a white Chelsea Adidas top, you get me? It's real good condition. It's got, if anyone knows anything about football tops, they use this shit screen print stuff and it's always peeling or cracked. And on top of that, this crappy polyester material gets bare cat scratches on it. This one has some on there, see? These cat scratches and peeling considerably fucks the value of items in this material. But anyway, the peeling on it is non-existent. There's no peel in here, so that's really good. But it has got a couple minor cat scratches and a couple tiny stains, but basically it's still white. It's still in a wearable, I'd say, great condition for a football top. And I basically bought it on offer in the shop. They had like 3 for the price of 2. And it was £4 an item, so I got this for £4, a Lacoste shirt for £4, and then they threw in one other thing for free, and I can't remember what it was. It might have been like a Hard Rock Hotel fucking, which is quite expensive actually, like a Hard Rock Hotel baseball jersey type thing, or not Hard Rock Hotel. It was a Hard Rock calf baseball jersey. So basically, I got it on offer for £4, and I sold it for 44. I sold that for 44, which is mad. I don't really sell football tops, but since I've stepped up my listing, I've found 2 recently. I sold a Wolves top, Wolverhampton, like an orange thing. Sold that for like mid 30s, like 30 something quid. What is what I mean by mid 30s? Not like that it weren't 30 years old. And then I sold this for 44. So basically, I'm assuming football tops is a market man needs to pay a little bit more attention to, but I don't know a lot about football, to be honest with you. But I do know when I see a good condition football top, it's mine. You get me? So anyway, I sold that, and the story is, guys, basically I had it priced at 30, and some guy messaged me, literally begging me for it, saying like, oh, this is my size, I can't find it anywhere else. Like, basically, and I need it as like a replacement. Can I buy it on Friday? Today's Friday, by the way. And this was on like Tuesday, and I was like, but he said, please can you remove the listing so no one else can buy it? And I was like, nah. Nah, I'm not moving the listing. But what I did say to man is, because he said to me, I'll pay £44 instead of paying the price you wanted. Why 44? I don't know. But what I said to him is, I'll up the price to the price you're willing to pay, £44, which is above market, so you better hope it don't sell between now and Friday. That's what I said I would do. And then come Friday, you can buy it for that price. To be fair, if he had any sense, he just wouldn't have said nothing and just bought it at the price I had it listed at. But obviously, the man fucked up. And basically, come Friday, I'm at work, and then I check my phone, and this is sold, and he sent me a message saying I'm a man of my word and this and that, and I'm like, apparently a man of money too, because you offered to pay me like £15 more out of desperation. But I guess that's why we make sales on eBay, is because people are desperate for certain things, or they just want things, you get me? And that's how we make money. So basically that's the story to that, guys. So let's move on to the next thing I found anyway, which is I'm not sure, I'll have to check, bear with me. This next thing, guys, is in A2.2, which is this one here. It's a shirt. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. So basically, guys, this sold. Now I'm going to show you the brand right, because this, see it, T.M. Lewin. Now this brand ain't shit, first of all. You get me? It's nothing special, but what it is it's a frequent seller at a decent price, and I can buy these all day for 99p, 1/5, cheap. This is a brand that gets put on the sale rail where I'm from, or it just is on the rail with everything else for cheap. There's like cheap charity shops near me, like £2 everything. They have like big sale rails and that, so this brand's always there. And I discovered it because TK Maxx was having a sale, and I got a brand new one for like 50p, and I sold that for like high 20s. And then since then I was like, TM Lewin, yeah. And then I bought 2 used shirts in this one charity shop just to be like, can I get good money for them used? And they both sold. I sold one for, I don't know how much I sold it for, but let me check how much I sold this for. I'll report back. So basically I sold this for $10.99 plus $2.97 shipping, which is like what, 11, 12, 13, 14 pounds roughly. Obviously a couple of pennies short of that. So 14 pounds for a used checkered, is it long sleeve? Yeah. Sorry, used checkered long sleeve shirt, TM.Lewin, 14 pounds. There's not, to be honest, you get that much for fucking. No, that's a lie. I was gonna say you'll get that much for Ralph Lauren, but that is a big lie. You'll get more than that for a good Ralph Lauren shirt, but basically you see what I'm saying. Cheap, frequent seller, and I mean frequent. Go and type in t.m.lewin, see how much this sells, and like you can make money in that brand. So that's one of them. I've been working on that recently, guys. I've been working on finding these sneakers. That's what I call them, and it's basically just what I would class as a shit brand that sells on eBay. Shit brand selling eBay just out of popularity. Like if you look, what's a random brand that's like high end? I don't know, like fucking Abercrombie and Fitch or something. Is that a good brand in reality? I don't know. I've never been into an actual shop and saw their retail prices. What I mean by high end is just a shop that charges a lot for its clothes because there's slightly better quality in it. If you look at some of these brands that are higher quality, they sell for less or they just don't sell at all. You get me? Some of them sell more, but like to be honest, you type in any high end brand on eBay and they're all way down from the retail price. Sometimes you can still make money on them, sometimes not, and sometimes just no one's buying them. It doesn't matter if they're high end; it's what's popular. So, for example, if you typed in like I don't know, what's like a good brand, like freaking just a random crappy brand like Primark or something. Primark's probably a bad example, but like some of these crappy brands. Here's a good one: M&S, Marks and Spencer's clothes. Just look at Marks and Spencer's clothes and compare it to like G-Star Raw. G-Star Raw is a perfect example because G-Star don't sell for shit on eBay. It literally don't sell. I know this out of experience. Maybe some of my stuff's priced too high. Well, I say priced too high, but I've got brand new G-Star Raw jeans in my eBay store for probably less than £30 and it still ain't sold. And like these are jeans that are retailing for like $250, $300, $350. And yeah, you even go on eBay sometimes and mans are trying to get like 60, 70. They just don't go. Like because the demand isn't there, you get me? And then you can sell like 10 pairs of Marks and Spencer's chinos in replacement for that one high-end item. So that's the point I'm making. So, on to the next item, guys, you get me? Next item, guys, is madness. Because I don't know if I spoke about it in my last video, might have. I'll have to go back and check this video after recording this video. But basically, this next one is a madness. Basically, I've got a little pile down here of Peloton cycling shoes. For those who don't know what Peloton is, it's a little exercise bike things that man be fucking riding in their living room, and you get like a screen on it, and you can be like fucking like MSNing or live chatting, man, or whatever you call it, FaceTime. This is how little I actually communicate in that form, you get me? What is it, FaceTime? Like you FaceTiming, man, whilst riding the bike, or like you'll be in a chat room with instructors and everyone's in their lounge. That's what Peloton is. I got a bunch of the shoes that match that bike, and it was £10 each. I bumped into some of them in a local charity shop. I'm friends with that manager, and she gave me 3 of them. They wanted 20 quid or something in the shop, £25 maybe. I was like, yo, give me all for £10. She said yeah. Sold 2 of those. Went to the same shop in a different area and found like that shop had like 20 pairs of them. Literally like 20 pairs of them. And I told them, oh, I've just come from Wellington, rare tear tear. They agreed to do me for £10, so I took 8, maybe 9, because I went back the next day because one had the same 2 left feet in there, and then I got another pair. It's like 8 or 9 pairs from that shop. So I've literally had like 10 or 11 pairs of these Peloton. Since buying the 8 pairs the last couple days, I've sold like 4. I bought them this week. You get me? So I've sold like 4 of them, and I'm selling them like 45, 50, 55, 65 pounds is the highest price I got for one for like the higher sizes. Just depends on the size in it. But the lowest I'll get for them is like 35. You get me? Depend on the size again. So from 10 to potentially 65 pounds. I didn't get 65 for this next ones that I sold, but I sold basically, and I've sold 2 of these yesterday, guys, which is why I wanted to do the video yesterday, because I sold 2 of these yesterday, one for 55 and one for 45. So basically like £100 of yesterday's sales was Peloton shoes, you get me? So I'll show you what they look like inside because, innit? Yeah, it's just this. Literally just a cycling shoe, guys. You get me? And you get like the little cleats in there and that. So basically, just let me double check how much I got for these. I got £44.39 for these, and I paid 10. Why the random 39p price? Because basically my eBay strategics is to find the cheapest. Basically, I undercut the cheapest person in that category. So I'll search the size, the style of shoe. I'll find the cheapest possible listing as though I'm looking to purchase it for myself, and then I undercut that person most of the time. It takes a lot for me to not be the cheapest, and that's and to be honest with you guys, my sales have skyrocketed because of that. My sell-through rate's high, I think, in a good place. Everything's in a good place, and it's because I am always the cheapest. But anyway, I sold these for £44.39, so 10 to 45. However much profit that is, you guys do the maths. And you can even see here, guys, like they wanted 25 quid from the raw. Was gonna try their luck at £25. You get me? I don't know if you can fucking see that on there. It's backwards or some shit. But I was gonna try their luck at 25 quid, and I got them for 10. So the moral of that story is, guys, always ask for an offer. Just ask for offers, yeah. Don't take no for an answer. You will come along some bargains. But I didn't just get these just by asking for an offer. I got these because I'm always in these shops, and the people just know me as someone who's always in the shop. Some of the people, the initial woman I got these off knows me as a reseller, but I try not anymore to let people know I'm an actual reseller because they will assume you're a bank, and I'm not a bank. I don't have enough money to, like, the last time I was spouting reseller, I had to stop going to one charity shop because, like, I agreed to buy like a van load of shit and I didn't have the money, so I just stopped going in it. Like, because I can't say no to things in it. I just go with it. So I've totally lost the point I was making, guys, other than I'm very excited to have found a way to turn 10 into 45 whilst just off a picture. Basically did some data entry, took some pictures, £45. So basically, that's the last item I sold on my hard goods account, guys. And I've sold one item on my hard goods. Did I just say hard goods? That's the last item off of my clothing account, guys. I have a hard goods account. I think I sold, last time I checked, I had one sale in there, but hopefully today I sold something else. So yeah, I hope basically a little bit of my knowledge has gone out there and someone has learned. That's not even English. That sentence literally weren't English, was it? Like, sometimes when I'm filming these videos, guys, like, I just talk so much shit. Like, I really do. But yeah, I hope you guys have learned a couple things off this. I know I ramble on. Sometimes as well, I over-explain myself with things, and probably got like ADHD or fucking autism or something. Sometimes when I listen back to my videos, I just don't shut up, do I? I can't even end the video sometimes without doing my outro 5 times. So yeah, I've logged into my hard goods account, and I have still sold one thing. My hard goods is it's kind of embarrassing the amount of sales in there a minute, but I've got more sales than I have the previous months. All my sales have gone up, but basically it's still lacking. But it's really hard to list my 10 a day on my clothing and then try and get some of my hard goods. I'll be honest with you, like, how I'm going to list more than 10 a day, I do not know. I know, what I do know is I'm going to spend this whole month learning to list 10 a day, because I jumped into this. The first half of last month, for those of you who are unaware, my actual goal was 4 listings a day. I scrapped that and decided to do 8 halfway through the month, which I succeeded at. And then I thought I was going to go to 16 this month, and then I realised that was a lie. That can't happen. And I decided to add 2 on and do 10. And I basically struggled the whole month. But anyway, guys, the thing I sold on my hard goods is this here. It's in this little box of games, which I need to finish listing, but fucking, I don't even know why I buy these things sometimes. But basically, I sold this like Jamie Oliver thing. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. It's a Jamie Oliver flavor shaker berry. A Jamie Oliver flavor shaker berry. It's just like I'm guessing you. Well, what is he doing on the picture there? I think he put like seasoning in there and shakes it up. You know what I mean? Every time I'm recording. Get out with that. Get out. Both of you get out. Out. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. So basically, guys, that's all we sold today. How many items is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So it's not a record-breaking day. My partner sold a couple items as well, so it's a little bit better. I think she sold a couple items anyway. Yeah, she's got however many boxes here. So, also on top of that, before we leave today, before I end the video, I'm going to I've got like an extra goal which I just wanted to update you guys about before we cut loose. You see what I mean by I can't string a sentence together. But anyway, the news I want to tell you guys is basically I've changed up my strategy in terms of how I'm going to free myself, and basically I decided I'm going to save 50% of every eBay payout. I know it's like a random drop in halfway through the video, but basically I've been doing this whole journey, investing all my monies back into it. The first couple months I literally reinvested every single penny. I lost my job before this job I lost my job like a month back, and basically a lot of this month I had to basically take money and pay gas and electric and that. And when I look back at how much I actually put on the gas and electric, not good. So basically, now I don't have to do that because I've got a job again. But because of that, it's stressed, man. And I'm like, how have I got like nothing to show other than sales for this journey? I should have some money in the bank, and there's no money in the bank. So I'm going to save 50%. Every time I get a payout, £100 payout, £50 savings, boom, done. That's basically, I got that method off Daily Refinement. I don't know if he suggests to basically save 50%, but he says use percentages is the best way forwards and do it of every sale, every payout. And in that 50%, that's going to cover tax and everything. So I'm going to take 50% of everything, put it aside. And hopefully doing that, as well as listing and as well as being disciplined and just keep hustling, we will get there. You get me? And when we do get there, I don't just want to be there in sales. I actually want to have a bank account that translates the amount of sales man gets. Because when I look back at how much money I've made, and I've got nothing to show for it, it's quite frustrating, to be honest. It's very frustrating because we're talking thousands here, guys, thousands. So yeah, but other than that, that's it for today's video, guys. I know I said I wasn't gonna make this too long, so hopefully it's a little bit shorter than usual, but it's probably not. I need to work on that. You get me? Maybe I can shorten these down when now I got my computer back. Actually, I need to see if my editing software is working, and hopefully we can do some sort of basic edit, or maybe I just don't need to. I don't know, but onwards and upwards anyway, guys. And I appreciate everyone who's rolled through. If anyone's tuned in this long, I appreciate that a lot. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've learned anything, if you enjoyed it, if you just want to follow on, just subscribe. You get me? Check out Man's Empire below. And other than that, guys, basically I'm doing my best to post as frequent as possible. I'm gonna do some more targeted videos, like I said. I'm gonna do like some stuff that you guys can learn from, but at the same time I'm like, I don't feel like I'm at the level where I can teach people too much, other than I can teach you how to do what I've done, but I can't preach any further than that. You get me? I can say I have a little bit of spare money because of this, so if anyone's out there looking to get £900 to £950 a month extra on eBay, I can show you how to do that, but I can't show you how to earn a full-time income or anything like that yet. But I'll be there soon, you get me? Soon. End of this year, we're done. I'm never stepping foot back in any of these factories. That's a promise to myself. I could break that promise, but I hope I don't have to. So basically, guys, other than that, I appreciate everyone. This is what I'm saying about the free intro thing at the end. I keep going on and on. But basically that's that. So yeah, and I'm about to go on and spiel more. I was talking about how many listings I've got to do in that tonight, but other than that, guys, basically I'm just gonna bounce. You get me? I appreciate all of you. I've got to go out and deal with these kids now, because every time I come towards the end of the video, I know when I've been filming too long, because they start rushing in. You get me? So yeah, and they're going to bed in a sec anyway. So I appreciate everyone. I've got to go because I've literally got parcels to do. and I've got to do listing, and it's like coming up to 9. I've got to get all this done before midnight. So yeah, basically I'm gone.